Welcome to Nicholson Heating Services. We complete boiler installation, service and repair in the northeast of England. Please watch this video a few times before you attempt any of the tasks in it to make sure you're familiar. This is just a quick video to show you how to put the pressure right on an ATAG combi boiler. This is the newer model with the larger screen. So you'll come to the boiler, you find that it's got a fault on. The fault is 108, filling needed. Restore the pressure in the heating circuit. So to do that, there's a couple of things you need to look at. One is the pressure on the top of the screen there, which is 0.1 bar. And then if you familiarise yourself with the underside, you'll see a pressure gauge. And you'll see these two taps here, one black, one blue. Now, I aim to get the pressure to around about the 10 to the hour before I look at the digital gauge. Makes life easier. So basically, if you turn on the black tap fully and then turn this tap on, turn it on just a short amount, just to let a small amount of water in to start with is the best policy. Wait for the needle to rise to around about 10 to the hour. And then just turn this blue valve off again. Have a look at your gauge, your digital gauge. It's still at 1.1 bar. So put your hand back down again onto the blue gauge. Just open it up very slightly. Leave it open. And look at your gauge. Once it kicks in, you'll hear the boiler kick in, and then it'll go to active air purge. As soon as it does that, just turn it off. It'll do this air purge for around about 7 minutes. And what you want to aim to do is you want the lower, as the pump kicks in and goes high and low, you want the lower limit to be around about 1.4. So you've got 1.5 here and 1.4. So if you just go back down to your blue tap again, this one here, just ease it open just a slight bit. Let the pressure continue to rise. And this 1.2, you're aiming to get to about 1.4. You've just got to be a little bit patient. The secret is not to let too much water in. Just a little bit of water. Don't open the tap fully, just a little bit of water at the time, because if you put too much water in, it can cause problems. So at the top level there's 1.7. Once the pump kicks out again on the air purge, it'll drop down, the pressure will drop down, and there you go, 1.4. It'll continue to do this pump on, pump off action for 7 minutes. And when the pump goes off, the pressure is low, and the pump goes on, the pressure is high, and you're aiming to get 1.4 on the lowest reading. Now, like I say, it does this for around about 7 minutes, and then after the 7 minutes, the boiler will kick in to its normal function again. Over the 7 minutes, if you just monitor it to make sure that you're hitting 1.4, as the air purges out of the boiler, it may drop a little bit. So after 7 minutes, the screen will return back to its form, and you've got 1.4 there. Again, if it's a little bit low, open the tap again and put a little bit of water in. And what you should have is, you should have both taps. You should be left with the blue tap is off because you are adding water as you needed to before. The black tap's still on. Just give that a push back into its off position. You've got both taps in the off position there. So you're only turning that black top on during the process when you're adding water to the system. Always keep it off otherwise. Your gauge is 10 to the hour there, and most importantly, you're sitting at 1.4 bar. don't be alarmed if you're 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. If it's crept up a little bit, don't worry about that. And that's the boiler back in its normal state of function. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, please leave a message in the comments, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.